Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, everybody. Welcome to TPIM SR Live. I'm your host, True Powers Mine, and today's date is November the 14th, 2019, the year of our Lord. I'd like to thank all the overseas viewers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All your messages, especially not just the one or two, but quite a few of you when I released the Mark from Anaheim video with Carl Nelson, or Carl Nelson show featuring Mark from Anaheim. You guys were one of the first people to say, "Hey, your video's down. We can't see your videos." And I thought that was some sort of country copy, but apparently, and YouTube never has clarified why that particular video was not playable or viewable, because there was 107 people that watched that video. I know for a fact within the first 35 seconds of it being published, because I was watching the analytics coming in. And then all suddenly, bam, Brother David, Brother Wesley, peace and power. Welcome to the show, family. It is good day. Now we're going to start the show off with some old school propaganda. Why? Well, because Spirit's moving me to do so, and I shall obey. Let's go.
America, your sons and daughters hear you across the land. They answer when you call. They've come to be the soldiers of their country, to carry the torch of freedom for us all. America, your sons and daughters hear you. They've come to heed your bugle call. America, your sons and daughters hear you. Soldiers, soldiers for us all. Join the people who joined the army. You could start building your tomorrows today. Join the people who joined the army. You could go a long, long way, long way. And I think I'm gonna get the education of my life. I think I'm gonna get it, yes indeed. Feeling good, feeling strong, part of something. I belong to this time, to these people, to this feeling, feeling good. This is the army, we are the people, this is our team. This is the army, this is the challenge, reach for the dream. Bridges to build and skills to master, a place to grow strong. This is the army, a place to belong. Be all that you can be. Oh yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on going. Be all that you can be. 'Cause we need you in the army.
All right. Cancel. All right, y'all. Let that have the mental juices flowing. Sister Janice, peace and power. Good morning. Unity and victory. You see, y'all, the reason why I started off the montage of the old school Army commercials was to let you know that inclusion, diversity, sexual and racial awakening was already occurring back in the 90s and 80s. All right. Most of those commercials actually from the 80s, late 70s. So there's no reason why the specter of hatred and Nazism and nationalism should be raising its ugly head, other than just as the Weimar Republic went through a kind of economic, let's say, windstorm, we're going to go into one too. And when that occurs, people start linking up. Link, link. When the food trucks stop coming to town, when those water jugs stop getting filled, when that heavy heating oil and cooking oil and your heater and your electricity are gone, then you're going to see the character of people who have been indoctrinated today. You're going to see the savagery that was only written of in dystopian novels. Why do you think they're getting all these games? Zombie this, zombie that. Because that's the only type of game that you really can get away with killing humans, but because you, in your mind, a zombie isn't a human being, it's a reanimated dead corpse, whatever the hell that truly means. They're already setting it up. They're already setting it up for the final fall, Sister Janice. They're already setting it up for the final fall, Brother David. I wonder where's Marty at? He's normally always on point. Hopefully he's doing good. Now listen, y'all. We're going to let the spirit move us, and we're going to continue this. I had to kind of speak because my keyboard is low on battery juice, and I already liberated all the batteries out of the children's toys for other projects. So I had to go to the store and get some more batteries. That's all that's up. What's up, Brother Bay? Peace and power. Sister Love, peace and power. Rise and shine. That's right. What is the percentage of racists in the United States military?
%. Here's a summary from Pew Research Center. Racial and ethnic minority groups made up 40% of Defense Department active duty military in 2015.
Okay, hold on. These batteries are dying. I can't even operate I might have to go to the on-screen keyboard, yeah. Whoa. Hold on, why is this not? It's like it doesn't want me to scroll over. Look at this shit. Hold on. Watch this little bottom bar here, right? I'm not doing that. My keyboard is totally, it should not be doing this, in other words. My computer should not be doing this. Because now I came in, oh, wow. Wow, I knew I was going to have some sort of trouble today. I just sensed it. All right, well, so it wasn't the keyboard. Whatever. Most High, please anoint me to give the words that someone needs to hear. The reason why I want to bring up this point is that the military, irregardless of what a lot of people say, pro or con, it's a personal experience for you. And the more of us who participate in this experiment or experience, collectively, the better off we'll be. Let me explain. 40% of 100% of the military is made up of minorities of various shades and cultural backgrounds. Even some of that could be homosexuality, transgenderness, or whatever. That should be in your head then. 60% of the military could be straight up young, right-wing leaning, conservative values, white males being trained every year. So put this in your little computer, your brain. Now you start calculating the numbers. Because I heard a very disturbing video. I wish I could have found it. It was on my phone. And we're getting people hyping up us to want to remove ourselves from the whole process, some Jim Jones style, let's go out into the woods and just hide out type nonsense. That's not going to work. For one, you think they're going to just let you be off into the cut, and once you start living better, eating better than they do, they're just going to leave you the hell alone? Brother Dick told us something that we should have been watching for. Hold on. Now, this is, I'm going to have to start the spam index. Oh, I cannot. Now, I can't even. Oh, this is a mess here. Hold on, y'all. Okay. The spam score represents percent of sites. No. Hold on. Basically, what Brother Gregory was trying to tell us, when you see people eating spam going up, basically crime and despair is going to be coming our way too. Because if you think these brothers and sisters are going to be out here and be eating spam while other brothers and sisters in the jail eating steak, you're sadly mistaken. Yeah, it's part of the play, Brother John. It's a part of the play. Now, my computer, as you all can see, this isn't normal. I'm having terrible technical problems. Brother Marty, there you are. Peace and power. I knew you'd be in here. You know, we have to recalibrate the way we go about this thing. For a lot of brothers and sisters, let's just be honest. Let's just be honest. It's a good opportunity. Get your ass out of the messed up household. Get your ass out of the messed up streets. Get your ass into a home. Get you away from the dope. Get you away from the whores. Get you away from all that bullshit. Now, you could die in battle. True enough. But you can die your ass on the street just as fast. And if you get wounded on the street, who patches you up? You get wounded in the service, you got the corpsman. You have the company surgeon. Now, a lot of people are like, well, true, you're always going so hard, blah, 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 corporate wars, blah, blah, blah. The war of attrition dictates we must change our tactics. The war, how are you going to eat 10 years from now? How are you going to eat 4 months from now? How are you going to maintain and operate several years from now? Dictates a change in tactic. Instead of having one or two Judge Joes or one or two Mark from Anaheim or one or two Dr. Shorts, we need them by the hundreds. We need to reorganize and restructure how we go about how we guide the youth. Now, if you want to guide them academically, I hope you're prepared to come out of pocket and feed these young brothers and sisters. But if you want to lead them to liberation, I hope that you sincerely install in their brains a program that's worthy and that will have an economic beneficial outcome from them. Because the way I see it, brothers and sisters, until the crash comes down, there is going to be no stopping the economic monetary system we're up under. Let that sink in. For all your anger, all your frustration means nothing if you do not have the magical talismans that opens up doors. It parts the seas. It fills the belly. Because in 2019, the year of our Lord, if man don't have bread, man can't eat. Now, I know a lot of you guys are, oh, it's true, there's soup kitchens and blah, blah. Okay. I challenge you to live 1 month underneath that type of handout situation. You might see that, hell, you don't have to go to no Weight Watchers. You don't need no Jenny Craig. Homelessness will shed those pounds off you quicker than shit. Now, the only reason why I'm getting so, I guess, excited is because I know that there's a brother or sister out there who can hear my voice right now that is right there on the fence. Their options: should I go to college? Should I just try to lay up in mom and dad's house for a minute? Or should I go on and go ahead and go into the service? I say sincerely, try the service. If nothing else, you'll have a roof over your head. As long as you choose the correct occupation or MOS, then you might have a trade. So once you're done with your 4-8 year term, then you can come out and continue to make money, continue to provide for at least yourself. And once you can provide for yourself, then you can help another who might not have made the right choices, who might be your family member struggling, who might be your future wife or your future husband. You can pull out of the nonsense because you have it together. And all that funny shit, all that old Rilligan Monroe bullshit, sweet ear shit that people be saying to get people hyped up and destroyed utterly needs to go on down the road. Brother Bill Gates, welcome to the show. Peace and power. When I'm talking to you young people, it's sincere from the heart. 47 years of earthly experience coming from behind this. I've seen them come and I've seen them go. I've seen the best of them die and I see the worst of them live. And the one common denominator is who has access to the almighty talismans, aka dollars. Yes, I know it'd be nice just to throw a, hey, we want to be free. We're going to do this, blah, blah, blah. They ain't going down. Straight up, it's not. Even when they start coming to get people and basically disappear motherfuckers, that is still not going down. You know the reason why? It's sort of like inflation. The odds of a military revolt in a advanced society gets worse and worse as the society advances. You notice many of us in the West are fearing the social scoring system that the East has already developed and basically refined. Rico, a Rice, 320. Welcome to the show. Peace and power. And John, I already told you welcome to the show, but welcome back to the show, buddy. We have to instruct the young, not to placate and fall behind in this advanced society. We just can't afford it. And I would sincerely ask some of you guys who are headed to college, the really smart ones, please consider officer training school. Please, for one reason. Because you being a commanding officer could help some of us below you. Think about that reality. Think about literally your command saving lives of other little brothers and sisters who otherwise would be at the mercy of a hater who hates their fucking guts, wants to see them disabled, wants to see them contaminated, wants to see them destroyed, and they're supposed to be on the same side. You could be the vanguard for, let's just be honest, the not so intelligent. All right, the dumb, but strong and loyal and fierce. They're ignorant to certain facts. but they're kind and they're sharing. They may score low IQs, but that in itself does not make them unworthy of life. And at the same note, the same man that looks down on them and hates them, brother or sister, also hates you. And if you just complete your degree and you go into corporate world and facilitate your economic destiny, when the final call comes down, you remember this, smart man. You won't have any training. You won't have any loyal friends that'll back your ass up when the hammer comes down. And you would have spent your adult life empowering those who ultimately slit your throat. Like I said, your liberation will be televised. But it's up to you to produce the show, to cast the actors, and to stand in line and buy a ticket and watch the production. In this, there is victory. In this, there is hope. And all the rest of it, oh, there's a good feeling for now. But how many Jews went down into that oven feeling good? You know that they used to have Judas Jews, right? Judas, JJ's. Oh, shit. Dynamite. They used to have Judas Jews that would basically march down Jews into the slaughterhouse. Don't give them no hassle, brother. Chill, sister. It's okay. We're going to be fine. If you don't think we don't have Judas leaders, then you're sadly mistaken. Oh, brother and sister, you fill up my plate. Anybody that starts off with that voice, you better be leery. Sister Alexandria, welcome to the show. Peace and power. I wish I could. Hold on. See, this computer's just so acting weird, and I don't think nothing's really changed. Yours to decide Roger Stone's fate. See, I can't even. Wow, they got me hemmed up today. Yeah, hold on. Let me just try to stop this. I'm gonna try to stop that altogether. I don't know what to say, man. I'll try Firefox. Maybe they just got me on Chrome. Maybe Firefox will be safe. If not, then I'm gonna have to go into Tor mode, as if I'm some sort of political dissident from another country and shit, just to try to do a patriotic show. Because none are free unless all are free, friends. And when I'm talking to young people, I'm talking to just that, young people. People who can see past all the hate and stupidity to understand that their future does not lie in a past. Lie. It only lies into their present capabilities and power. And that's where the real hope is. A lot of us older folks, man, no, this is doing the same thing too. Look at this shit. This is crazy, y'all. I can't even operate hardly. Let's go to Tor. I'm going to find a port that's not being hemmed up on my machine. I'm not surprised. I was already warned about this, so I still got a few good hacking buddies out or programming buddies out there. Still let me know what's going down. Well, hell, I can say it. No one would believe me. I used to be a very prolific troll in the old Yahoo chat rooms. But now I went from trolling Yahoo chat rooms to interviewing international leaders. What a world. What a world. All right. Now, this browser that I'm pulling up for all my friends overseas, Tor, is an excellent browser. I recommend you get this app because this gets you around a lot of governmental roadblocks on the internet. And, you know, my American friends, North American friends, you might want to do the same thing. We're getting hammered, folks. So while you're sitting here worrying about who's pissing in what bathroom or what skin complexion this person is or what DNA background that person has, I want you to know the motherfuckers who is having a hammer walking towards us, they don't give a fuck about all that. The only thing they care about is you're not one of them. Oh no, now I'm gonna have to try to use my keyboard. Okay, we're gonna go to YouTube on Torn. I don't know where we're gonna pop in. We might pop in Russia or China. I don't know. Switzerland. This is where. Check this out. I want to show you guys this. This is really exciting. I guess this goes back to all the years I used to hang out with nerds in school, the super smart kids. But right here is showing that I'm from Switzerland. Okay. The cool thing about that, even though I'm right here in Missouri, is I can pretend to be in a first world nation. No, I'm just playing. When I go to YouTube, we're going to see what would be recommended to me from YouTube if I was a Swiss. So let's just kick back and let's see what. Now, Torn is a little bit slower than other whatchamacallits, browsers. And also do not, and I repeat, and I stress this, do not put in any of your private information in a Tor. Don't go to YouTube and log in. Don't go to Yahoo, Gmail. Don't log into your shit. All right, because I'm not using any VPNs or none of that. I'm not really hiding my IP right now like I should be because I don't want to go through all the rhythm and roll, and I don't want to really broadcast what the fuck I use to hide my IP when I choose to hide my fucking IP. All right, so we're just going to go to YouTube, youtube.com. We're going to go here. Hopefully, we're going to still be Swiss. Yeah, we're still in Switzerland. We're going to go to youtube.com. Like I said, it's a little slower, but sometimes we can see videos from different countries that you cannot see in the United States. Remind me later. Ready for work? Fox Sports. Something's looking rather unswedish. Now, that looks Swedish. Look what they're showing these people. Look at this. This is what they're trying to show Swedes. 41 million.
Weet u hoe netmails eruit zien?
Uh-oh.
Morning, sir. The charge was speeding, sir. Have you been driving for 3 years?
No, I've not been driving in the U.S. for 3 years. But I've been driving in Africa before the U.S. So I just get my U.S. license like 6 months ago.
Oh, you celebrated by speeding.
No, I didn't see no speed sign on Harris Avenue, and that was the way from Harris to Providence Place, like towards Providence Place Mall. I didn't see no sign, so I thought that was like 30 the speed limits and something like that. But when the cop stopped me, he told me that the speed limit was 25, and then he gave me a ticket and told me that I was driving 35. So, but he brought 38 on the ticket.
No, he wrote 35.
Oh, okay. I saw another 38 on the side. I don't know what it means.
Yeah. Now, you received a driver's license in Rhode Island, right?
Yes.
And you have to study the book, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. And then in that book, did you read that unless otherwise posted that the speed limit within the city limits is 25? You read
Yeah,
that,
yes.
Oh, you read that?
I read that, but there are some other places in the.
Everyone read it.
Yeah. I read that. I read the book. That's why I get
To
my
beat
license. But I was with my wife and my two babies over there.
Where are they?
So I was.
Where are they? Oh, pick them up here. Come here.
I was with all of them.
Get them up here.
I was with all of them, and I didn't feel like I was speeding because I was just following the cars in front of me. But when he stopped me, I just pulled over. I didn't know why he stopped me, but he told me that I was speeding.
Yeah.
But I was not very looking at my speed when I was driving.
Yeah. Were you in the car with him?
Yes, I was in the passenger seat.
No. Did you tell him to slow down?
Well, I didn't feel like we were, exceeding.
How come he doesn't read her the Miranda rights, saying that her words, you basically getting a wife to testify against her husband? Check this out.
Too much over the limit.
Not too much.
No,
just a little.
Yeah, just a little. I didn't even.
No, she.
I was on the honest one. He wasn't looking at the odometer. She felt it.
Who else was in the car?
It just the baby.
Oh, now endangerment of a child as well.
Yeah, and he wouldn't. Well, I mean, he wouldn't go over the speed limit, excessively, knowing that the family was in the car.
I got it. So he endangered your wife, the mother of the child, right, and the child. Is that what he did?
No, he did not.
He
do
did
that.
not. Okay. And who's this little guy?
Our other son,
What's his name?
Menelik.
All right. Look up here. Say hi. Hi. All right. Come up here. Bring him up here. I want to ask him a question. Go ahead. Oh, you stay there. You get back over there. I'm going to ask you two questions, okay? Okay. And you're going to say one or the other. Now, we're talking about your father, right? Now, you're going to say guilty or not guilty. What do you say?
Guilty.
Guilty. An honest boy. Shake hands. Good one. Okay, you can go back. It's official. You are guilty.
No, he didn't understand. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Well, you have a wonderful family. I'm going to give you credit for your good driving record back in Africa. Okay. Just be careful down there. And you have a very honest young man as well. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
All right, goodbye.
So when you're in Sweden, that's what type of representation you're gonna get from a U.S. Well, you see how they treat them fair. They treat them fair. This is really weird. German quiz. See, I wouldn't get this in America. But right now they think I'm some sort of Swedish person, and they're just, this is what the average Sweden gets to look at. I'm not logged in because I'm on Torn. Once again, do not log into Torn unless you have some sort of like dummy account. Now, if you have a dummy account, absolutely. Look at this craziness, man. That was the only melanated man I've seen so far in this little link. And yeah, he was oh, here's another one. Okay, the first one was, look, I'm not lying. You guys who've been on the show, you guys seem like I just pulled this up. White cop, that's obviously a black dude back here, right? Out of all these videos, that's all I've seen so far, is black men encounters with law enforcement. Let's see how this goes down, though. I'm just curious. And when we're doing this to show what international, hold on, this is a part of commentary showing the international perception of how melanated people are being treated in these United States. Officer says, I'm detaining you. At that point, young brother and sister, shut up. Don't say another word. They're detaining you. You have the right to remain silent. Until that supervisor comes, don't say a word. Until that public defender comes, don't say a word. Till your mom and dad comes with the public defender, and then you can say what you need to say. But hold on, this is so important. This is so important. This could save your life. This could keep you out of jail. Listen and learn. When he says who else in the car, don't say a word. Don't say a word. Don't resist him. Don't do nothing. Just, oh no. Oh, we got to get out of there. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. YouTube just hit me with a heads up. We detected copyright audio and video in your stream. Your stream may be terminated. And for those who don't believe me, let me show you this madness. Whenever you get a message like that with that little triangle right here, there it is. All right. There's that triangle. And you probably can't see that. So we're just going to give her a few. All right. Check this out. This is how you cool that shit down. I just had to pop open a different deal here. Hold on. And we're just going to chat for a second, y'all. They see this channel is too important to clown. So I'm not going to clown. I'm going to do the advice that I'm giving to young people. That was YouTube saying, put your hands up. Put your hands up. And they got a gat on me. I'm just putting my hands up. I'm not going to say another word with their videos or none of that. All right. But I am going to exercise my First Amendment right, YouTube. I am going to exercise my right to freedom of speech and commentary for educational purposes, because I'm informing young people, old people. And yeah, that's just what we do on this show. Now we're still, yeah, this is my artwork. I don't understand why this is going like this now, though. Whatever. We'll just let it fly. So it's like something is really messing with my computer. I mean, it does make sense how they were. Oh, see, now it's gone. Now it's gone, yeah. Now their little message is gone. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. I shot the sheriff, but I didn't get shot myself. So we'll just, now that I can take this off, click to subscribe. But let's look at introducing family plans, ad-free YouTube and YouTube Music for up to 6 household members. Ooh, YouTube Premium. Where they let you know, man, in a second, YouTube's going to cost just to be the boss up in here. Now, I do want to let you guys know overseas, right? And this is thank you to my German listener that sent me that video. Apparently, over in Germany, they got a show just like, I think, not The Voice, but Who Wants, the same show that, hold on, this guy. What is this? the Simon guy was on, right? But anyhow, this German show over there, same setup and shit. This chick comes out and she's doing some sort of skit, right? Then she goes behind the wall. She comes back with her bare ass showing, but she has like a dog face painted on this motherfucker. And she had these sausages on the stage. And she sits down on the sausages. And when she stands up, the sausages are going up her rectum. I have to describe it. I cannot show you that information. Just look up German dancer. Google German dancer eats sausage with her ass. And that will pop up. All right. This is what we're up against. That's entertainment. That's entertainment. I mean, when we think about the level of disrespect, the level of shame that people exhibit just to make a buck, it really should be quite terrifying. Just like this little dude here, all animated, bug-eyed, open mouth. He looks like one of Ed Buck's victims. You know who Ed Buck is, right, guys? Because I ain't gonna let it die. I ain't gonna let people run around here shoving crystal amphetamines up prostitutes' rectums and screwing them until they die, until they have a heart attack or some other vein rupture. Now that's choice. Paper airplane. See, but I'm looking at some of these symbols here. Some of these symbols aren't and once again, y'all, I mean, ABC sliding through, and I don't understand. Oh, because they changed me. I'm no longer in Sweden. I think I'm in the Netherlands. I'm coming through on the Netherlands now. That's Netherlands YouTube. But I'm sure YouTube has my machine, like my patterns or maybe my voice recognition. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, the list here, all right. I don't know, man. And when I look here, most of these shows are shit I would not watch. I wouldn't watch SNL. I don't like that show. I wouldn't watch Scam Caller. Find it boring. I just don't know. But there's a lot of American shows, though. Even Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal, live in Munich. Damn, 75 million. 70. Now, I know if I touch that, video, we would disappear like that. So I won't. All right, I will not. But we're not really seeing. Hold on, let me try to refresh all this and see if I can come back in a different language on Torn. Because I'm on Tor right now. This browser here. All my other browsers failed me today. They're compromised. My machine is compromised, y'all. Nope, still in the Netherlands. Joker. See, the thing about it, let me go here. I can't talk in Torn because it won't hook up to my microphone, but hold on. Yeah, we're going back. Demographics of the, yeah, let's just do that. But before we do that, this is what I want. This is coming from CFR.org, Council on Foreign Relations. So we're going to Council of Foreign Relations. You notice trending Hong Kong, Ukraine, immigration, China. Today, women represent 16% of the enlisted forces and 18% of officer corps. So women have a higher representation as officers than they do, per capita now. The United States in the draft for military service in 1973, transitioning to a all-volunteer force that today exists. At the time, the active components of the military comprised 2.2 million men and women. Now this group comprised just under 1.29 million, or less than 0.5% of the U.S. population. Let that sink in, y'all. Less than 1% of the population, or less than 2% of the population, so-called defends the nation. Less than 3% of the population feeds the nation. Do you see where I'm going at here? Brother Bishop, welcome to the show. Do you see where I'm going at? This nation is slated for deletion. Just think if we only had 10% of the United States actually engaged in the military process. What would be the consequences on that on the world scene? Even in this country. That lets you know how many people, yes, Brother Bay, we are in trouble. Here's the graphs to show it. There are 4 branches of the military. There's 5. Even back then, it should have been the Coast Guard. But actually now there's 6. The Space Force. But Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force. All right, that was the old school makeup. Wow. The CRF's website, hold on. I'm going to share this. For those of you who are capable of Googling and being in live chat at the same time, check out that website. That's where I'm at right now. All right, so I want you guys to see the facts and figures for yourselves. And this is so true. When you're in California over here, hold on. When you're over here in California, there are so many damn military bases, they're just like boom, 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 and Texas the same way. Tennessee's like that, Missouri's like that. The reason why these red light areas are so important, when the nuclear strikes come, and they're coming, where do you think they're going to hit? Do you think they're going to hit out here in Boise, Idaho, nowhere, nobody fucking around? Or do you think they're coming after Strategic Air Command? They're gunning down there for Naval Command, or up here for Naval. Bomber wings, missile sites, all the ports. Man, like I said, you're looking at the United States as a big fat pussy waiting to get the nuclear dildo. Almost begging for it. We'll put Patriot batteries all over the fucking world. Well, what about the so-called homeland? No, it's good. We just got these oceans. Then a motherfucker on a damn punk-ass fishing boat. I'm just a fisherman. And then when the order's given, and fucking missile comes out of that bitch and fucking nails us. And guess what? When we're getting vaporized collectively, we will be a us. Those bombs ain't going to discriminate. Oh, you don't really agree with the current regime? We're going to leave you alone, buddy. Nope. So choose your fucking side now. That's all I got to say. Choose your fucking side now. Get the haters out of the country. Defend our soldiers. Defend ourselves. Because when the elected officials are tucked away in their nice little secret bomb shelters, and when the wealthy who get the heads up on this thing will be tucked away in their little bomb shelters, you really want to die? Radiation sickness? You really want to die in some refugee camp? Dysentery? Foulness of living? You really want to take a train ride to an oven and be roasted quite literally alive? I bet you want to die out there in the woods thinking you're safe until that drone sprays with the biological killer. Then you just be shitting and dying by a pine tree. No one around to even know. And there won't be any large-scale critters to eat you either. For all you earth lovers, the juice kills animals, all animals. It is kind of ironic because it shows us our commonality with even a slug. Your liberation will be a celebration, but simultaneously, it'll be annihilation. I just want you all to have the best chance of survival. And what I'm talking about is kind of localized to North America, but eventually, like everything, what goes around comes around. Give it a few hundred years, it'll be in your neck of the woods too. Almost all the wars that we have fought as humanity, as human beings, has one common denominator: hate and greed. All the losers also have one common denominator: they're displacent. They're not really analyzing this tactical situation that they're actually dwelling in. They get caught up in the book of it all, in the fantasy of it all. Look, there hasn't been war over here for X amount of years. That right there lets you know you're not in reality. There's always a war going on. You're just shielded from it. That's why you're unaware of it. Doesn't mean you're not getting a karmatic debt from it. All those men and women from the 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s that went to glory, when they died, that karmatic debt passed on to their children, along with the antiques, along with the trust fund, along with the stocks. And until you break the cycle, until you break it, there is no escaping that fate. Oh, it might not happen in this generation, absolutely. But karmatic debt unaddressed is always a tragic affair. That's why most of the people who are truly represented correctly in history tend to be those who was able to reconcile some sort of karmatic debt to avoid the payment. And those of that future give thanks to that individual or that group. But because we are so far gone spiritually, there will probably be no reconciliation on this matter. In other words, brothers and sisters, there's going to be dark roads ahead. But there's always light. And in the darkness, when everything, all the information is dark and evil, when you see the light, that's the correctness. That is correct. That is what you seek. But you have to understand, the predators of the darkness understand this. And they have ways of faking the light. They have ways of manipulating things to appear to be true. The ultimate check if something is true or something is partially true or straight out a lie is that the truth that you should be seeking should always result in a positive consequence for self. Anything else or anything less is a lie. And on that note, we're going to conclude TPIM SR Live, the People's Show. I want to give a special shout out to all the listeners, all the chatters, live chatters. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Even at this point, I want to thank all the agents and straight up haters. I can feel your energy as well. I sincerely pray that over time, even we could build a bridge and work together for the betterment and benefit of all humanity to come. Because if not, brothers and sisters who hate me, brothers and sisters who just monitor me, even your seed is doomed. Let's ascend together. Live your life of integrity without hate, envy, or greed. As always, brothers and sisters, let's please try to be kinder to one another. Peace in our power. Victory in our unity. And respect in our dignity. Liberation. I'm out.